Welcome to Tabletop Gaming Guild. Tabletop Gaming Guild is all about the experiences and memories that playing tabletop games with friends and families can create. So right now we are currently playing a Game of Thrones, the board game, digital edition. Game of Thrones is currently being published by Fantasy Flight Games, and the digital edition is by Direwolf. And we have some tutorials, challenges, and skirmishes. I've played this through the tutorial and I've tried out the skirmishes, but I want to show you how it works. Now, skirmishes are AI. You can play online. I'm just going to start with medium because I've only just tried out the game. I've not at all experienced with it. I'll do a random house. I'm not going to do any expansions because, well, I'm not familiar enough with the game yet for expansions. And then I'm going to move my face right about, I think this should be the correct location. This version of Game of Thrones, there's many Game of Thrones games, but this particular one is a light war game that is about, obviously, controlling territory. Now, I am currently playing as House Tyrell, so I'm off in this little corner, which is nice. I do have three people I have to worry about here. There's Lannisters to my north, Baratheons to my east, and Martells to the east, but southeast. The objective of the game is to control castles and strongholds. Control 7 castles and strongholds, you win the game, or at the end of 10 turns, whoever has the most wins the game. And the game is played through various commands. So I have 3 different provinces I currently control, and I can give a command to each. There's 5 different commands. We'll go through each one means, and their special one is currently locked for me. There is the crowns that gain you power, which can be used for voting. Raiding, which cancels other people's actions. It can't cancel movements, but it can cancel supports and consolidate. There is marching for -1 or 0. There is defense for +1, and the support that adds your unit strength to an adjacent province. And then each one has a special one. The consolidate power allows you to muster to gain more units basically in a province instead of gaining power. Raid, I'm not sure what that raid special thing is. March gives you a +1 to your march. Defense gives you +2, and support gives you +1. Okay, so he is going to do the march +0 because Sea Roads wants to go to Old Town, and Dornish Marches wants to go to Reach. The only problem with going to Reach is Kingswood. Baratheons may bring them into Reach, or they may go for Storm's End, or both. The thing is, what am I going to do with this ship, though? He's not terribly useful where he is. If I go to... Actually, that might be smart. I could forgo Reach for now. Let Baratheon... I don't want to let Baratheon get there, though. You know what? I will gain power here, and I will move with this one to get me in a better position. Okay, so let's not do that. Let's do the -1 on this one, because nobody's going to compete with that, and the +0 here, because I can split my movement here. So I can have the horse go to Reach, and him go down to Old Town. Okay. A little bit of a all over the place there, but I think I made the right decisions. I'm just going to do a wipe over, show what everybody else is doing. It's a little bit too quick to be able to really understand what's going on, but that's alright. I should go over the various icons on the map and what they mean. Obviously, there's the castles and stronghold, which are your points, basically. And in certain provinces, you will see crowns, which allow you to gain power. And you'll see caskets or casks that are important for supplies to be able to support your troops. And you need supplies for any province that has 2 or more troops in it. Okay, Greyjoy's already attacking the Lannisters, so that's good. Keep the Lannisters focused up north, not on me. Okay, so do I really want to go after the Baratheons already? What else are they doing? They're moving. It might be smart not to tip my hand too early with that. So I'll do this movement first. Move him out to West Summer Sea. That gives me a lot more flexibility as far as where I want to redeploy my troops. I could do something tricky now with that, though. Kind of interested in seeing what the Baratheons are doing with their other movement. Oh, okay, they're not doing any other movement. So I have another march order. The clear-cut one is this. Oh, yeah, this one's going here. And this one can either go here, attack reach, go to Sea Road Marches, doesn't make sense, or go to Starfall. Lannisters, I don't necessarily want to attack. I'm not in good position to be attacking them, and that's not a very valuable place. Plus, they're going to be hopefully concerned with the Greyjoys, hopefully paying more attention the other direction. However, Baratheons, it might be good to get them away from my territory. But I also do not want Martells to be gaining a whole lot of strength. If I start harassing the Baratheons, the Martells are going to have free reign to gain strength. So it might be smart to let the Baratheons have reach. Maybe even make an alliance with the Baratheons. Actually, I can immediately offer a alliance with the Baratheons and see how they feel about that. Okay, so they accepted. It doesn't mean they have to follow through with it. So I am gonna go down here. I'm leaving my capital empty, but hopefully that's a short term. It seems like every first round you get to gain extra units. I think there's starting get cards that come up at the beginning every game. We'll get into cards once they come up, but right now let's see how combat works. I have 2 strength against their 1. I can look at their cards. So Martell 4, 3. So they have this distribution of 0 through 4. I have similar distribution. Currently, I believe I'm above them. You can't see very clearly, but yes, I'm above them on the influence track. They're number 3 on the influence track. So if we tie, I win. So if I do 3 and they do 5. Okay, so what I'll do is I will use this one. And I win the combat. And I get another march order from that. And what I'll do with that is, yeah, I'll take, oh, they have a strength 0 there because they retreat. If I go here, I could kill that unit, which would be really cool. Or I could take Yarn. I think killing this unit is important. And I can spend a power to maintain control of the place I just left. Yes. And hopefully I get to get more units there. Okay, again, their highest is a 4. I will use this one to guarantee the kill. Okay, I could have used a weaker card. I should have used a weaker card. Okay, so I think I really hurt the House Martell. Okay, adjust supply track. I now have 4 supplies, so I'm good. Now we can bid on influence on the influence track. Okay, Iron Throne. This determines turn order. And tiebreaker for other bids. So I'm just going to bid 1 so I stay near the top. Or stay... Well, I wasn't thinking I'd be that high up, but okay. Yeah, they often don't bid too much on this one, but it's an important one. Combat. The key thing is I don't want Martells to win this. I'll bid 1 just so I'm not at the bottom of this track. Oh, they didn't win, so that's good. And then I want a bit high on the last one, which... So this is tiebreaker for combat, and also the person who highest gets a +1 once per round. But King's Court is the highest bidder gets to change one of the orders after all the orders are revealed. Are they going to do 3? They may do 3. I'm fine. But also, the bigger thing, more important thing is, if you're first or second, you get 3 special actions. Third, you get 2. Fourth, you get 1. Below that, you get none. So I'm just going to go 3. Okay, which puts me at the top. And I kept some power left over. So one of the important things that didn't happen is we didn't get more troops. Okay, so we can't play support orders. Also, wildlings. This little mana symbol means more wildlings show up whenever we hit 12 wildlings, they attack. And we'll see that at some point. There's also cards that will cause that attack to happen early. Okay, so what I need to do now, I need more units. This is bad. I was hoping to get units. Hold on. Baratheons and Lannisters made a pact. Martell's requested an alliance. I'm spread so thin. Sure, I'll make an alliance. And I'll reach out to Lannisters and try to make an alliance with them as well. Okay, so I've made alliances with everyone. Whether they keep to it, who knows. I'll use this to muster. This. To move +1. This one, move 0, because I don't want to risk using, and this one I cannot support, so this one will instead. He's not terribly useful where he is, so he will move -1. Now that I got down there, and got Starfall, hopefully I can survive this round without losing too much of my territory and build some units at the end of the round. Okay, so what's happening here? So here's the thing. This move, I feel like it's asking too much to try and move into here. Yeah, I'll defend +2. Just see what they do. Okay, let's see what's happening. Yeah, they're marching. I think if I had gone into that fort, they would have, sorry, truce be damned. Yeah, he's moving with a +1. He's raiding. You know what? Change this one. And he's defending. That's right. I'll just do that. Thinking too much. Probably was a bad idea. So all the raids happen first. And most of them are useless. Then you do the movement. He does that move. So Baratheons are doing well. Yeah, I think that's smart. I'll do this one first. I will see what Martells do. I don't want to test the alliance too hard. Okay, so they canceled their movement. Not a surprise, they went and attacked. I forgot my home had 2 defense to begin with. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna lose it either way. And then I'm gonna counterattack. Okay, confirm march. Sure, I will spend a power for that. This is exactly why I kept the power. Choose combat card. And I lost. That is not good at all. I lost my home. I'm just going to go over here, be friendly. Oh, I didn't have power to maintain that one. Oh well. Muster. I'll muster siege in. So I can take my capital back easier. Okay. So the holder of the Ravens can either choose everybody to get collect power or bid an influence or nothing at all. Everyone collects power? How many power do I get if I collect power? I don't get a whole lot of power, but I think I'll do it anyways. Oh, I only get 1 power from that? Oh, I only put in power. And we still did not get troops. Sheesh. Okay, so we can't do the march +1. Okay. But this one I will support +1. This one I will consolidate. And this one will support. Actually, this one can't support that attack, so we will raid instead. I am not doing well. I can still recover. As long as the House Martell keeps their ceasefire. replace this one with the defense +2. Just in case. Okay, choose a raid to resolve. So this is my only raid. Raid. Cancel their support, or I can cancel their raid. Or cancel. But the Lannisters are my enemy. Not the. I get more out of canceling the Greyjoys. But Lannisters are giving me troubles. So, revenge, even though it was a useless thing to do. Okay. For March, yes, I'll spend my 1 power to keep that. Okay, 5 to 4, plus my 2 for my support, so 7 to 4. So he's already used his 4 as well. So his highest is a 3. So as long as I do 1, I will win this. But if I do 2, I will pretty much guarantee I kill that unit. But I think the 1 is good enough. Okay, so when he retreats, I get my High Guardian back, which is incredibly important. And that took me from... made a huge difference. Updates your supply chains and reconciles. Click to continue. Okay. Oh, everybody gets to put out units. Great. And there's going to be attack, and I have no power for the attack. Okay, so putting out units, that's pretty important now. Okay, so I can upgrade my 1 power footman to a 2 power knight, which is what I'm pretty sure I want to do. And then I can get... do I want a ship or another footman? I'll get another footman. Get my power up. And this should really help. The footman here. A footman here. Here I get a knight. Okay. So now I am pretty happy. I just got lots of units. Baratheons are doing better than me, but Lannisters did not do well out of that. And Martells did terribly out of that. But he gains power. So I need to get me my more power. Okay, so the way Wildling works is you bid power. If collectively we bid enough to defeat the Wildlings, then the person who bid the most gets a reward. If collectively we lose, the person who bid the least gets a awful reward and everybody else gets a minor. Oh, not awful penalty, rather, and everybody else get a minor penalty. But there's a lot of power out there. They do tend to bid really low, though. They may intentionally all bid low to force people to lose. I think no matter what, I am... If I bid 1, I probably won't be the lowest, but I think bid 0. I should have bid 1. 2 positions. Your unit succeed. Select a unit destroy. Okay, so siege engine. The big thing is he's 4 strength when attacking castles, but he's not particularly useful otherwise. He's 0 otherwise. So that might be the one to get rid of. Or the ship. But the ship, I think the ship's important even though it doesn't do much for me. Because it just keeps them out, keeps my enemies out of my territory, out of my hair. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Gain power, march -1. I want to get Prince's End with that one. Prince's End is a nice one, so I'll just get the weaker unit over there. And then, what are these guys going to do? This guy will march +1, and this one will march +0. Oh, what's he doing? He will raid. Okay, so confirm orders. I think this is going to work out well. He's just raiding. This is the only one that could be bad. Yeah, because he's getting units, so he can go in there later. So yes, I will just look at the cards. Okay, lowest bidder destroys 3 units anywhere. Highest bidder destroys. I will put this one on the bottom. Okay. So one of the other important things is I only have 2 cards left, and they're weak cards. If I use those 2 cards, I get my whole hand back, though. Okay, raid order. Let's go cancel your support. Leaving the Reach alone, I think, is important. Keeping Baratheons from focusing on me. And I can just deal with the Lannisters. So first thing I want to do, let's do this attack. We'll attack here. So it's 3-2. It's actually 4-2. And hopefully I get... Wait, undo. Cancel. So I could do this march first to get him into here so all 3 of them can march together. Give myself a little more strength. However, that will give him the opportunity to attack here first. But if he attacks first, it's 3-3. If I attack first, it's 3-2. But if I wait, it could be potentially 4 but he may... No, I'll go ahead and do it. Firm march. 4-2. And play this one to make it a 6. Okay. I drive off those guys, and they lose out on that order. And he dies, actually. Cool. And that's a pretty good hit. Getting a 2-strength guy, and now he has a Lannisport is vulnerable. Dornish marches. Marshes is gonna march. Just go to High Garden. Make sure everybody is all the Baratheons are behaving. And then we have Yearwood left. So Yearwood, I am gonna get my extra supplies by going to Prince Pass. And confirm. Resolve this one. So muster, in which case I will get another knight. Okay. Shuffle get a new one. Okay, just adjust the supply track. I am fine with adjusting the supply track because I have lots of supplies. Okay, wildlings are attacking again with 8 strength. This time I will put in my 2. Wow. Okay, so everybody put in this time. I should just put in 1. Okay, lots of orders to give. So first off, we will raid with this one. Raid with this one. Consolidate power. And that there. He may raid to cancel that out, but we'll see. The big thing is I want to make sure. Okay, move 2. And he's just going to support. Actually, change this to just a regular move, and this guy is going to support +1. Yeah, let's see. Who needs order? Okay. It's a regular move. Okay, so I think that's great. I should get a fair amount of power. Just confirm those orders. Raid. And I can swap an order. Okay, so what's happening in this area? Raid. Lots of raiding going on. They're just raiding. Not much of anything. I could change this to a move. And take Tony Seps or Blackwater. The sport isn't needed, so I can replace that as well and change that for a move. That might be the best thing to do. Change this. Oh, actually, sport might be needed because he's can actually. Oh, that's a ship moving, not a person. They're really going all out for that ships. They're trying to drive my ships out. Okay, so in that case, what's coming on down here? He's moving somewhere, which may be going after. I think it's most likely going after Baratheons because I've been leaving him alone, but he could end up going after me. This raid is only useful against me. So, do I want to change that? I don't think I do, because I think he's not going to want to break the alliance to cancel my power consolidation. He's going to raid that one and then probably cancel that raid. In that case, I think this is the one to change. Whatever, make it a move +1. Okay, raid orders to resolve. That's a Greyjoy ship. I'll do this one first. Okay. Well, not that it makes a whole difference. I'll just cancel their raid. The only problem with going after the Lannister is just like without bothering the Baratheons is like, oh, I got this little thin spot that they're. Okay, so you can do nothing. Okay, so now for their moves. Oh, they still got more raids. No, they're doing the moves. Not a whole lot happening for movement. Okay, so he's marching here, and he. No, sorry, I needed to confirm that one. It was definitely a rough start on this one, but it's looking pretty good for me now. I am not in the lead per se, but I have a lot going on. A lot going in my favor. Now these guys are both moving here. Confirm that march. Okay, this guy will muster, get another, and then I get some power. Recruit, ooh, nice. I get lots of units. Although Baratheons are also powering up because of that, but okay, so here I will upgrade him to a knight. I will upgrade him. Oh, I can't do any more knights. Get a footman there. A footman here. Ship here. Ship will do there. And this one will get a ship as well. It's going to go here. And another ship that's going to go here. Okay, so I've got lots of units. Getting lots of power. Okay, so nobody can actually gain power this next phase. Okay, planning phase. He's doing a move +1. He's doing a move +0. Raid. Support +1. I could actually go and do this first. Move -1. And instead of moving this one, because that actually doesn't matter as much, I will. Actually, he could go in. Man, I'll move one of them up, and these guys will do what? Oh, you know what? That might be smart. Okay. change this order. I'll move up these ships. So he'll just do a defense +1 to be safe. These guys will move. He will support. And he will support. Okay. Who still needs... Okay, this guy... There's not a whole lot he can do. It's kind of unfortunate that I didn't get to consolidate power this turn. There's a lot of power in some there with some people. Okay, so he's a move +0. They're just dealing with each other. I suppose I technically could have just moved this guy around, keep moving that guy around to maintain the power. Defense is useless. He's raiding. He's raiding. I might be able to take this. Take Lannisport. Which will be devastating for Lannisters. Do I want to change anything? Support. Support does nothing. Move. No, I'll just look at the wildling cards. Okay. Lowest bidder chooses one of the following. Destroy 2 of the units anywhere. Highest bidder wildling. Well, destroy 2 units and then reduce an influence track. Okay, I'll get rid of that one. Okay, so this raid can cancel the Lannister support. I'm not even not the Greyjoy support. Which Greyjoys are doing alright. They have a lot of power. Lannisters are dying. I do not necessarily want to anger. So I think going after the Lannisters is pretty important. I will just, I'll cancel this raid. And at some point I'm going to have to betray Baratheons and take out Reach. Now once I take out Reach, then Martells are going to start growing again, but they're pretty well out of the game, I think, so it might be a good time to do it soon. So actually, let's cancel that movement. Let's move this one up and this one down here. Confirm march. Get lots of territories. Yes, and of course they did attack there. Great. Hopefully they win. They do. Great. So Baratheons are weakened. Retreating. Wow, they were retreating a long ways. Now is a good time to hit the Reach. So Reach, next turn I'll definitely attack Reach. Although I could do it this turn. But taking Lannisport can be pretty important. Although I only have a +1 left. Lannisters have their 3 is the strongest. So I'll have to see what the strength difference is. Okay, so this gets a +1. So boom, boom, boom. They have a 5. I got 2, 3, 4, 5. and a +1, and they have a 3. So I can get 3, 4, 5, 6 would be my total strength. So they would almost definitely use their remaining +3 and win the battle. Now, Baratheons, however, what do they have? They still have a 4 left. But, so if I attack with all of that, though, it'd be 2, 3, 4 to 2. Therefore, would not, as long the 1 would be enough for me to win. And that is all I have left, right? Is the 1. Okay. So I think that's what I want to do. Betray the Baratheons. Spend 1 to maintain control of that. Six strength. Ha! Joke's on you, I don't have cards left. Okay. And I should get a new set of cards. Oh. I'm not sure how that draw goes, why certain cards are gone. But I got my 4 back, so that's really important. I have this 1 more march action to do. I betrayed the Baratheons, which should make Martells happy. Lannisters are definitely in trouble. Okay, so confirm that order. Westeros phase, let's see what happens. Everyone updates supplies and reconciles. Everyone bids or collects power. See what they're choosing. I'm gonna say collect power. I think I get a lot of power. Raid orders cannot be played during this planning phase. Okay. So, why do I only get 3 power? I gotta figure out how that power works. I should have 10 places to give orders to. And a whole section of... And I can't do raids. Okay. So this guy's going to do the +1. You're going to move -1. You're going to march the +0. You are going to do defense +2. Or I think there's a good... Oh, he'll do it. I'll do a support +1 because if they drive them off, no biggie. I just go right back in. I could lose some ships though. You will gather power. You will gather power. You will gather power. And you will defend. You will support. Instead of moving that, I could move up and take Kingswood, but I think I'll let him take Kingswood. Any tokens to replace? Okay, their defense +1. They're moving, so I will change that. Oh, they're moving out and supporting. We can't raid. They're moving, but they shouldn't be moving at me. Looks like they're coming out to try to get a better position against the Baratheons. Okay. I don't think I need to replace anything. Okay. Lowest bidder destroys 2 units. Highest bidder masters forces in any one castle or stronghold he controls. I'll keep that one on top. I don't think I'll be the lowest anymore. And getting a muster is not like amazing. I don't think I'll be the highest bidder. But it'll be Baratheons or Greyjoys. Yeah. Do all my this movement first. For a march. Well, why did he go that way? That's weird. He may be worried about me then. Wow, he just gave that right back to them. Okay, so here's the thing. Baratheons, what cards do they have left? They still have a 4. We'll do this one first. Logic being... if somebody else attacks them, or they attack somebody, which they looks like they're doing, they may end up using one of their stronger cards. Interesting. So this is my only march order left, so... Ooh, I could take King's Landing. What's my strength? 2... 3, 4. King's Landing is a good place. Only problem with that is I would want 2, 3, 4, and I don't know how that works. Let me save. I don't want to save and exit it. No. I think you cannot use cards against neutral, so you just have to have more strength. Which would be 5 against 5, and I think I would win ties against neutral. We'll find out. This could go very bad. Yes, I'll spend my power to keep that. King's Landing. 5 versus 5. Victory! I got King's Landing. Which is pretty cool. I only need one more fortress. Oh, yes, I get to recruit. Or everybody does, but... Okay, so... most important one is reach. I need to get a unit there. So it's not undefended. King's Landing... can I upgrade? Yeah, it's a siege engine. If I can go from King's Landing to Crack Craw, can I do another siege engine? Yeah. Okay. Footman here. Footman here. Footman here. I might lose Yearwood. So ship here. And a ship there. Okay. Bid on the 3 tracks. I'll just bid 1 on this one. Nice. So I get second, which is fine. Starks I don't care about. So I can win this turn if it goes well. Combat power. Problem is, I think they're all going to go... I'll just spit one. Yeah, I figured somebody would go super heavy. I thought more of them than that would, but... Okay. And then I'll do 6 here. Hopefully that's enough to get third. Okay, that's not bad. And now, order the Iron Blade chooses one of the following orders. Oh, say, okay, so one of the specials cannot be used. That makes sense. Starks are almost dead. So it's really me, Baratheons, and Greyjoys are the only... And then everybody's used almost all their power. But I think... well, I can definitely... I'm pretty sure I can win this turn. It's a matter of making sure I don't lose any strongholds. Alternatively, I have these guys, so actually I could do something weird and go here. That might be an interesting little surprise. That might be smarter. Okay, so no, this will defend +2. Problem is I put all that into the siege engine, so I got 8. No, this is going to do the attack. This guy can also do an attack. This guy can raid. This guy will support +1 in case he tries to go and attack that. These guys will raid. This guy will consolidate power. This guy will consolidate power. This guy will raid, I guess. Okay, this guy will be the defense +1. This guy will support. And this guy will support. And this one, defense +1. This guy, I have no orders remaining that I actually can give. I have so many units, I cannot give enough orders out. Okay, so I guess that's done. Okay, so let's see what everybody's doing. That's very important. So this guy is raiding but not moving. These guys are attacking. But it's attack -1. So I can actually successfully take that. But there's a lot of weird things with all these ships that can really throw things. Attack +0. Raid. Well, the defense is useless. Or no, the support is useless. But there's also not much anything I can change. Oh, okay, yes. There was nothing I can change out anyways. So this raid can only cancel a raid, which does nothing. This raid can cancel a raid, which does nothing. Anything useful I can do? I can cancel their support. I can cancel their raid. Who are they supporting? They're supporting an attack against... They can't possibly attack me, so I'm not worried about that. What is this supporting? No idea. It's probably sort of supporting this move wherever it's going. So I will just, whatever, cancel this raid. Okay, so they have no way of getting to King's Landing. They do have a way to get here potentially. So I want to do that attack last. So we'll match these two. If I go here, it's 4 against 4. No, I need to do this attack first. I'll leave... do I need to leave a soldier behind? They have no way of getting there. And the only problem is they can easily take it back. I also only have 1 power left, but that's fine. Confirm march. Yes. 10 versus 4. It's like 5 versus 4. So even if they play their strongest card, it's not going to matter. Oh, I have to remove an order. Move the defense. Or this one. I will move the support. Nice. Okay, so that's a big route. And they lose that movement. Breaking a lens. And, oh, do I immediately win once I hit 7? I immediately win. Nice. Okay. Let's move my face again. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Too slow. Yay, I won. So, that was Game of Thrones, the board game digital edition. A physical game is currently under the publishing of Fantasy Flight, and the digital adaptation is by Dire Wolf. Overall, it is very much like games like Diplomacy, Machiavelli. It doesn't do anything that's really very original or make it stand out, but it's very solid in what it does do. The IP helps a little bit to sell it. I think the IP alone would be enough actually to make me choose it over generic IPs. But you know, there are a lot of games like this. So basically I would say if you're into this IP, get this one. If you're not particularly in this to IP, you have plenty of choices of doing very similar things. I mean, Diplomacy is the classic. The cards, it doesn't have the card mechanic, so that's there's no randomness, so it is straight up negotiation. It really hinges on that and can be very divisive because of that. Machiavelli is another popular one but it adds a little bit of randomness because it will punish. It has a higher chance of punishing the leader because you have plagues as a balancing. So you have plagues that'll hit and famine that'll hit territories, and the more territories you control, the more likely to get hit by them. So if you want a little randomness, that would be the go-to for that. But I mean, if you want solid, straightforward, this is probably one of the more solid ones. It's again, nothing stand out, but there's also nothing bad. It is well done. I have no real complaints about this, other than the one thing with the digital adaptation is that scrolling's a little too fast. But that's a minor little quibble. So there's no reason. Like after it does the thing, I just glance over it again and see what the things I need to know. But again, yeah, that was Game of Thrones, the board game. Hope you enjoyed watching that. And hope you would check us out and all our other many, several thousand videos at this point, I believe.